In this video, we are going to be reviewing 303 car wash soap. Now, let's get straight into it. What's going on? So glad you guys are here and welcome back to the Wilson Auto Detailing community. If you're a professional auto detailer who wants to become more successful and profitable in your business, or just a car enthusiast who wants to improve your detailing ability, then definitely consider hitting that big red subscribe button right below this video. So for those of you who follow the Wilson Auto Detailing community, you know that I've been in contact with the 303 company and they've sent me a couple other products that I've reviewed on this channel. No, I do not get paid, just reviewing those products to give you guys an idea of what's out there. If you want to check out the other videos that I've done for some 303 products, check out the YouTube card that I'm hooking up right now. But in this video, we're talking about their ultra concentrated car wash. So let's go ahead and fill up a bucket full of about 1 ounce of the concentrate per every, it says 5 gallons of water. I'm gonna use about 2 to 3, and then we'll go ahead and review this product. Okay, so we've got our soap bucket right here. Now, for those of you who are in the detailing industry, you may or may not prefer the 2-bucket wash method. I actually don't use the 2-bucket wash method. Let me explain why I'm not gonna do it on this car in particular, because this is like a 15-plus-year-old car, never been washed, never been detailed whatsoever. So I'm actually going to wash this, and then I'm gonna polish it because the clear coat is so oxidized that it's not going to really be shiny or anything like that. So I'm not super worried about scratching it because, once again, I'm going to follow up with polishing because the clear coat is so cloudy, and I want to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Maybe you guys can see in the sun, there is no like glare on this car, there's no reflection, there's no shine, and once again, it's because it's never been washed. And so eventually, because cars like this, especially white, sit outside for so long and they get dust and dirt and all that sits on it, it ends up oxidizing the paint. So you guys can see here, like, this has very obviously never been detailed. You can hold it in a bunch of different angles and you're never going to see like a reflection or a shine, because there just is no reflection anymore. It's not that the clear coat is gone, it's just so oxidized you're gonna have to use a finishing polish to actually cause this to get that kind of shine and gloss back. So that's why I'm not gonna be using the 2-bucket wash method. So I've got a couple different wash mitts and sponges inside this bucket, but before we wash it, I'm gonna read to you guys kind of what this soap is, the directions, manufacturer's directions. It says it cleans and lubricates to wash away tough dirt and grime. Obviously, it's a pH neutral soap, so it won't strip wax, and it's got a bubblegum scent, which is true. Now, before I go ahead and wash the car, let's go around the car to check out what the before looks like so you guys can see what the after is going to look like and compare. But once again, before I do that, it is important to understand that this car soap is not going to specifically shine this car. Not that it wouldn't shine other cars or make other cars look shiny, but the canvas is kind of the problem in this scenario, not the soap itself. So because the clear coat is oxidized, what I'm really looking for is for this to just strip away all the surface dirt and as much as it possibly can before I have to go around with a clay bar and an IPA wash and all that sort of stuff before I polish. So let's go ahead and check out the before of the car itself. So you guys can see on the front there's a ton of bugs and things like that. We're gonna have to restore the headlights as well. Once again, the bugs are not quite the issue. That's not really expected to come off with a car like this, and with a soap like this, you're never really trying to remove bugs with car soap. That's gonna take some more kind of extreme measures, but here's kind of what the before looks like. You guys can see there is certainly some dirt. You know, as I rub my hand across it, you can see the contrast. You can see right here some kind of runny watermarks because the dirt's been carried down, especially behind here, behind these wheels. You know, we already cleaned the tires and cleaned the wheels and cleaned the wheel wells, but right here, there's definitely some dirt. And of course, that is all the way down here on the bottom part of the doors. And you guys are kind of getting the idea of the condition of this car. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and wash it and see how this car soap works. Alright, so we just finished with the 303 Ultra Concentrated Car Wash. Now, let me take you guys around the vehicle to show you kind of what's happening. Coco here is doing the bugs, and she's doing a great job. Anyway, you guys can see, and I'll come in close here, that the surface dirt is gone. It's actually starting to rain, but the surface dirt is gone. You guys can see there's some chips, there's some scratches, there's some scuffs. That's very normal. Once again, I think this is a 2001, so that is literally like 17 years old. So I'm just gonna go around these panels here where all of that black kind of brown dirt, dust, grime, 15, 17-year-old crap was. It's no longer there. And I don't know if you guys can see, the sun's not out really at a high degree, but actually some of the shine and some of the luster and some of that like reflection is kind of back, and so that's a really good sign. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show you guys around the entire car. We're gonna walk around it. We also did the running boards down here, and we're gonna restore the black trim on those as well. But actually it took off a lot of the bugs here. You guys can see the before and after looks really good. There's some watermarks here because once again it's sprinkling. But all in all, the ultra concentrated 303 car wash actually did a fantastic job. Now in situations like this, the reason why I do a more traditional car wash rather than something like Optimum No Rinse is because it's so trashed, it's so old, there's so much grease and grime and dirt on it that there has to be some sort of just like washing, rinsing away. Optimum No Rinse could have worked, but I want something that works kind of like a degreaser, kind of a degreasing agent. And so I want you guys to see some of this stuff that is actually permanent damage just to help you guys out in the detailing world. I don't know if you guys can see, I might have to change the angle, but there is kind of like this brown line of demarcation right here, and it's not on the other sides. This is not a cleaning issue. This is where people have opened the door and closed the door like this with their hands, and that grease and grime just wipes on that panel over and over and over again until it actually oxidizes and discolors the white paint and the clear coat, and that has to be polished away, which we are going to do. But once again, guys, all in all, this car soap did a really fantastic job. I'm going to show you guys the running boards down here. Yes, the black trim has to be restored. Yes, there's tons of chips, rock chips, paint scratches, all those sort of things, but those are going to be polished away, and it's going to look fantastic when we're done. But once again, guys, put it on the windows, put it on the roof, put it on the sides, put it on the front, and these are the kind of results you got, and all that surface dirt is totally gone. So I love this product, 303 Ultra Concentrated Car Wash. It's not something that I would say is amazing for like shining or glossing the vehicle. This is specifically for cleaning. Now again, if you were to apply this and wash a vehicle that was not in this condition but was like a 2015, 2016, 2017 one that did not have, you know, a lot of damage to the clear coat, of course there would be a very obvious shine afterwards. I want to reiterate, the reason why there's no obvious shine here is because the clear coat has been oxidized. It's compromised. It has to be polished to restore that. So that's not any fault of the car soap itself. This car soap did a fantastic job at really degreasing the surface of the paint, which is really what I wanted and really what you have to have in a scenario like this. And so I reserve soaps for these for kind of heavy duty cleaning. So this is definitely a 5-star product. I give it 2 thumbs up. I would definitely suggest this to anybody in the car enthusiast or the auto detailing world. So if any of you want to get your hands on the 303 car wash, check out the YouTube description box below this video. I'm going to hook up a link to this product. You guys can use that and order it. It'll bring you right to where it is so you guys don't have to go search for it. If you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hook up all that stuff in the YouTube comments below because I always read those and I'm sure to get back to you guys as fast as I can. And if you are new here to the Wilson Auto Detailing community, then definitely consider subscribing because I come out with videos all the time just like this on products, tools, strategies, communication skills, business skills, and so much more, all in an effort to help the pro detailers become more successful and profitable in their businesses. And on this channel, I share the same strategies that turn my business into a full-time income with only part-time hours. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.